more games down in the 2020 Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series. Welcome to the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre, where we're about to see Game 5, and these are the final stages of the round robin. The tournament being played very condensed, but let's look at the results thus far. The Mavericks losing out to the Eagles quite handsomely there by 29 points. The Suns with a very, very narrow game, 2 moments of extra time there. And today, the next match that you're going to see will be the Eagles up against Kirloskar All-Stars. Here is the log. Eagles, All-Stars, both leading the log at the moment, and the Mavericks, they trailing right at the bottom. We've got a lot of work to do. Could be anything to see between Eagles, All-Stars, and the Suns as to who goes right through to the finals.
Okay, we have the lineup for the Kirloskar All-Stars. And you're looking at the old war horses there, Ralph Williams and Shane Williams, but Monometsi and Langaman doing their work, as well as the speedster number 10, Rakatseng Moleti. The Diesel Electric Services personnel, host of international players there, including the Zimbabwe international and Frederick Ganyapu, but Jack Makotsi, number 9, can be a real game changer, as can Ike Monty at number 12.
And these are your match officials. In the middle, it is Charles Foster. On the left of screen, Adam Aroki, and then newcomer Ludwe Njambana. It is very, very tough here for the All-Stars. Just in the earlier game, which is not that far ago, they lost out by 1 basket to the Buffalo City Metro Suns. 1 basket was all they needed, so they're going to come back firing right now, one would assume, at the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. And it is the All-Stars in the black playing right to left on your screen up against the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, and they are left to right. They're in the white.
Now Monometsi there, lucky for the Kirloskar All-Stars, lucky to get away with not having a foul. But here we have Mkwana carrying for the Eagles. And she carries. Freddie Ganyapu, Zimbabwe national player, drawing first blood for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles.
And Kevin, how often have we actually said that Ganyapu needs to be in on the first 5? Maybe someone was listening, but certainly he is a player that likes to get involved right from the get-go. He battles to settle in and get into a pattern of play when he's subbed sort of halfway through any of the quarters. So he's come on, he's made his mark. He'll be very focused for this game. There's absolutely no doubt about that.
Yeah,
Star player.
Certainly.
So a very good reply.
Yeah, it was from Ruba.
This game could well dictate as to who goes through to the playoffs to get into the final 2 goes in. It'll be first place, 4th, and second place, 3rd. And one suspects that everybody will be wanting to. Everybody would rather be facing probably the Tshwane Mavericks, the least experienced side, to try and secure their place in the final. But it's still early days. It is the round robin stages.
Pretty good enough. We're just a bit tense there, just snatching at the ball. So still possession to the Kirloskar All-Stars.
So Elias Langeman rather giving the duty to Zakele Shalembe to put the ball in, and he's offloaded it to Ruba. And nothing wrong with that shot.
So Ruba's scored all the points so far for the All-Stars, and he's obviously got his eye in. You see a nice screen set there by Langaman.
It may be a slight advantage coming off a game that wasn't that long ago, because the players are still warm. They've got their eye and they know what they did wrong. So the All-Stars, you would never know that they've just played a game of basketball literally an hour and a half ago. And this little man suddenly on fire.
Yeah, we didn't see him do much in the last game, but so far, as you say, he's really getting the sparks to fly.
Retief. KB in corner, taking the shot, takes the 2 points. And one suspects this will be a very tight game. Ruba calling back to the top of the key. Langeman.
Yeah, a bit of a forced shot there from Langeman.
Ganyap Food doing well in the middle of the court just to keep that ball flowing. Tall player should have put that away.
Yeah, he cleared the court of the player in front of him, but should have put the shot down.
Ruba calling for the ball again. Good intercept, but a dangerous pass, trying to play a pass across the player. And Wiseman Lamini, with his rather sizable frame, just getting in the way. William Ruba doing a huge amount of work in this game. Great pass and great basket, well finished.
Yeah, William Ruba is, for all the previous teams he's played for, he's always been a very good ball carrier, and that's what he needs to be doing.
And Kevin, that was a difficult pass because he had to actually put it on the fingertips of a player whose back was towards him. And Langeman did the rest, so very good play there from the All-Stars. Good vision from William Ruba. This is KB in corner. Pushing it down the side. This really needs to be 2 points. Tall players not giving the ball enough air. Another bite at this cherry. Fouled.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul by Monometsi. It's really need to be putting these baskets down first time.
Wiseman Lamini missing out on the first, not far away, just bouncing around a bit. No change to the scoreline from the free shots. He did draw a foul.
Monometsi just losing control of the ball. Nobody anywhere near him.
In corner.
That time Ganyapu didn't waste time, didn't give the opponents any time to try and check him. Got the shot up quickly.
Definitely in the game for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. Lamini trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, he was fouled.
Well, a match official has been tackled and has lost his shoe. Not a place for sissies. These match officials have literally got to be on their toes because these chairs come at you and they take no prisoners. In corner. Straight through the center. Sees Retief, and Retief for the almost a half-hearted attempt from the underhand.
I don't think Retief has the strength at the moment to put these shots up. They've all been very flat and low.
And that one will work. They'll take those points however they come, because the All-Stars, they know that they just let it slip in that previous game against the Suns, where they lost out by two extra periods of extra time. We've never seen that before. And they had the ascendancy. Luck actually went a little against them, perhaps, but when all was said and done, they'd lost the encounter by 2. How many more attempts will Lamini need, do you think, Kevin? Finally,
Basket good this time, and fouled in the process, so he'll also have another shot. Elias Langeman making contact. Dlamini nailing it. So 3 points out of that move eventually.
And a foul on the opposition. So that is maximum joy for Dlamini. Making up as well for the previous attempts on the free throws. And keeping the Diesel Electric Services Eagles right in touch with the Kirloskar All-Stars. Great to see these companies still sponsoring these sides in this instance coming from the similar stable. And very, very nice to see.
Official just checking something with the table. All seems to be okay though.
Shot! Oh.
So it's 11 on 11, and a very good block by Freddie Ganyapu to allow the play to go on.
Ganyapu getting in there, and Retief unfortunately not doing anything with the ball, so a 3-second violation.
Mazibuku offloading it, long shot going up, just not finding the distance.
Just within Marcus Retief's range, that pass.
Ball's back to Retief, gets it into Ganyapu, and Freddie Ganyapu having an outstanding performance at the moment. It was a very good pass.
Yeah, an excellent pickup and a move from Ganyapu to give himself space.
And that basket has just edged the Eagles into the lead by 1 point, 11 points to 10. Up until that, it was the All-Stars. So this, as predicted, working its way already to becoming quite a close encounter. Pass just going astray there.
Yeah, very ambitious from Mazibuko, but a lot of hands were in the way.
Dlamini has got all the right just to go through because it just opened up.
Yeah, shooting's just off at the moment.
Quite surprising because we'd seen Dlamini with an excellent free throw just now, and it was as clean as a whistle, and that really should have just settled him down with that little distance.
Yeah, just colliding with Retief. He's putting his hands up, thinking it should have been a foul, and it should have.
Dlamini, great pass. Ganyapu, was that the right call? Probably not. He had been on the paint for quite a long time.
Yeah, 3-second violation.
Langeman pushing it out. Shilembe.
A solid defense from the Eagles.
So William Ruber, he started this game on fire. He's just gone a little quiet for the time being. Trying to protect his 100% shooting record, perhaps.
Yeah, foul from Wiseman Dlamini on Langeman.
Never, never me. Langeman, opportunity to at least draw level. Just reliving that first shot, trying to work out where he went wrong. And he'll need to do exactly the same, because the second shot just going off as well. Retief, here comes Retief. Top of the key, pushes it down to Dlamini. Dlamini looking for KB in corner. Back to Marcus Retief. Man down in the center of the key.
It's going up when it becomes dangerous, so they stop the play. So Ganyapu just going past that point of no return, but it'll still be the possession of the Eagles.
Eagles lead by 1, just over 2 minutes left in this first quarter. And if you've just joined us, we are in the closing stages of the round robin, where everybody plays everybody. There's 4 teams in this year's Super Series that's been condensed due to the COVID pandemic, but the basketball still goes on. Final will be coming to you live from the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre tomorrow. That's Sunday. This is a delayed broadcast, so it may even be today wherever you're watching it, but it will be on Sunday at 1:30. Don't miss it. Retief.
It was a good steal from Ganyapu just to get this move on the way.
Ganyapu drawing another foul.
The substitute happening for the Eagles.
So that's the 4th foul of the quarter for the All-Stars. Remember, 5 and you are giving away free shots every time you foul thereafter. Safe for the time being. Ganyapu.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, as we said. Best that he comes on at the beginning.
4 from 4 from Freddie Ganyapu, and one wonders why so often does it take so long to bring him into the game. All the table officials behind masks. The protocol excellent here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre in terms of the isolation, sanitizer, blood pressure tests, temperature tests. You're going to come here and have a full medical.
So Adinga Madingi picking up another 2-pointer for the Kirloskar All-Stars.
And Adinga Madingi having a very good tournament thus far. He's had solid games, solid performances.
And Ganyapu's equal to the task.
And that matches the number on the back of his shirt. He's 5 from 5 at the moment, Mr. Coach. Maybe you've just realized that Ganyapu needs to be in that first 5. Ruba being watched by Ganyapu. So Freddie Ganyapu doing excellent work. Ball stolen back by the All-Stars. And still the All-Stars come.
Yeah, changed possession a few times.
Moving the ball really well. Into the dying seconds of this first quarter. it is a very close encounter. And as we've mentioned, it's the Eagles in the white, the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, and they're up against the Kirloskar All-Stars. They're in the black, and right now it's the Eagles that hold the slightest of leads, 3 points, but in the context of the game, 3 points is 3 points, and it could just go to 5 points should this little man, number 10, sink the free shots on offer. Takes the one, and there's the follow through. Keep that elbow in line with the wrist, give it the air.
And these 2 points are happening because of the collective foul situation for the All-Stars.
Big concentration, and that is how you take free shots. Best example we've seen. Both of them very, very clean, and that is the end of the first quarter. Eagles will cherish that 5-point lead. End of the first quarter, Eagles lead 17 points to 12.
Guys, they were very committed both ways. However, a few shots missed that were missed there and there, it's that difference. But the defense wasn't too bad. All right, let us also look much better. Let us improve to that. Okay, this is the team that can really be strong on defense. All right, let's go. Yeah, of course. Sometimes.
Our reaction on T. Our reaction on T. Fred, your decision making, instead of hitting the ball, you go round and just go straight into the key. Once they start following, the man behind you is going to follow, then you can get a better shot. Yeah? Let's get the right put. Eagles!
Ike Monty on the court now for the Eagles. And the second quarter about to get underway. Ralph Williams handed the ball by the match official, and away we go. It's a very, very good effort from the side.
Yeah, and a sloppy foul coming from the Eagles. And just producing 2 shots. It's Mampengu committed that foul.
Take that, sports lovers. Molete, he can also put away the free shots. Steady player. Little short on that occasion, but he's got an opportunity to spread the ball wide, which he's done, and another attempt will come raining in pretty shortly. Ruba.
Eagles doing well to get out to Shane Williams to stop that long shot.
Yeah, the Eagles are doing well. They're holding Williams. They've kind of read him for the time being.
Retief rolling the ball in. Clock only starts when he touches the ball, which is now. So Ruba carrying for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. Jacob van Niekerk.
Fast break opportunity. Molete. He's caught by Ganyapfu. Ruba. Back to the top of the key. Just overshooting again.
Tied it up by Ike Monty, feeding it off to Retief. Would have been a good shot if it had gone down, but not to be from Ike Monty.
The Kirloskar All-Stars just could have put a bus down the centre of that key. Just opened up. Shot's going to need to go up because players are in on the paint, trying to get out. Have got out. That basket will count, I'm quite sure.
Yes, it certainly will.
Shane Williams, a fighter. Glorious basket by Shane Williams. It'll be watched many a time. That kept the All-Stars in the game, which they finally just lost out to the Suns. And it was a three-pointer where quite contentious. It looked like his back wheel may or may not have just crossed the line, but he kept them in the game. It all came to naught as they were pipped by one basket after the second period of extra time. But it's back to this game. And here are the Kirloskar All-Stars looking now to try and take the lead, regain it. And that pass was never ever going to work for the slightly built William Ruba.
Yeah, I was always going to go bounce over him. But it was a good intercept from Moletti.
KB in corner.
Yeah, overcooked that pass to Pannikirk.
The coach is looking with a little bewilderment, thinking, well, that you needed to be one of the able-bodied players from the NBA to have taken that because it was that high. But Ralph Williams into the center of the key. Must be so frustrating when you've done all that hard work and you just overcook the shot. It comes off between the glass and that little support that holds the basket up and then bounces off into oblivion.
Yeah, Ike Monty just trying to get the shot up before he took a tumble. Probably would have done better to try and feed it off to one of his players, but not to be.
Chance for the All-Stars as they cross the line to set some kind of decent play and just try and apply a little more concentration, seeking out that deadly accuracy that's required.
Seconds ticking away.
Well, literally seconds. Certainly the possession of the All-Stars, but they've got like 2 seconds to put it in and put a shot up, or they're going to lose that possession. A lot of dilly-dallying going on. Timeout now called.
Yeah, I think because they were taking too much time, the referees automatically give them a timeout.
Guys, we didn't need a timeout. Then when we have to sub, you sub immediate. Call the name. Hey, come, sub. See, now they're giving us a timeout for time wasting. All right, Makwasi is on for you. Okay, remember it's 2 seconds left. We're looking only for one shot. One shot. So don't go and bunch there. If you are bunching, know what you're doing. You have to release someone out to catch and shoot. That's it. You put the ball down. You put the ball down. You won't have the time to shoot anymore. Okay. Good. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
And you heard the coach actually saying there that he didn't want the timeout, but the timeout was allocated by the match official for time wasting. So they lose the timeout there. They still keep possession, but importantly, Kevin, they've got 2 seconds to pop this ball in and get a shot away. As they'd had all that possession and they were just spending too much time on the ball. Suspense is killing Mr. Match Official.
Now the one official was explaining to Coach Mtetwa what that timeout was all about and why.
So they did get a shot up, which would have been special had it dropped. It didn't.
One of the All-Stars, it was actually Zakele Shilembe, was reversing. He obviously made contact with somebody, but it's off the play.
Teams have been locked on the score for a while. 17 points to 16, just 1 point separating it. And this is almost, you would believe, a must-win for the All-Stars.
And then Retief does a hook shot.
Well, we can watch this one time and time again.
Much better from Retief. At least it got up above the ring.
And I'm sure Marcus Retief will watch that time and time again. Great when they come off those little hook shots. In his day, he was a fine exponent of that particular shot. When I say in his day, of course, I'm talking about his prime playing time. Spent many years on the court as Marcus Retief. Great servant to the game. Haven't seen much of Jaco van Niekerk yet in this game. Van Niekerk and picks up his own rebound and draws a foul.
Yeah, shot checked but fouled, as you say, so it'll be 2 free shots.
He's very canny at doing that, is Van Niekerk. He tends to draw fouls quite often in a game. So he may not get the shot attempt down, but he'll get the foul, and then at least if he can draw one of these two, he's done that.
Madingi for the All-Stars was the man who committed the foul.
Just a little more spin needed off the glass there. KB in corner in the right place to take that pass. Start the move again. Lots of time on the clock. Retief takes a look at it and thinks, well, Ike Monty, you have a crack. 12 on 12. Ike Monty turning very quickly back into a defensive pattern. Shane Williams just getting the All-Stars on the move.
Yeah, Moletti trying to get his way around the Eagles player, but Shane Williams taking a tumble. It's in the area of play, so they stop it immediately.
Yeah, he took a tumble before the pass had actually even happened.
Yeah, good check there from Mike Monty.
KB in corner. Over the line, no problems there. 8 seconds to do that, and he did it with time to spare. So on the far end of the court, that's augurs well, because it gives them time to really set something up. They didn't need the time though. Shot was taken, and before you know it, we're moving in the opposite direction. Here are the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Excellent pass from Moletti to Shane Williams.
No mistake.
Second attempt, gets it.
Lots of harassing going on and trapped.
Yeah, messing around too much. They should have got rid of the ball and got out of there.
Trapped on the paint, as they say. Ike Monty couldn't go anywhere, couldn't get rid of the ball. So given a golden opportunity to the All-Stars to come back and draw level. Just on 4 minutes to go in this first half. Shane Williams sets himself for the shot. How often over the seasons have we seen those drop? But it's his namesake that comes in, the elder statesman, Ralph Williams, and does draw them level. It is 20-20 in the 2020 Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series. That'll only happen once in this game.
And that's that over. Thanks to Safiso Gama from the Eagles.
Moletti.
He's also very good at carrying the ball because he's got very, very good chair control. I had to put the shot up because the seconds were ticking away.
It's a strong defense we're seeing here from the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. Forcing those shots, making the clock wind down, and then you've got no choice but to shoot. And that is exactly what is happening to the All-Stars.
A substitute happening for the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Substitution has happened and the game goes on.
Aruba back on court to do the ball carrying.
Cannot find that range. None of the players at the moment finding the range from the side, or just a little too short or a little too far. Nothing in the middle. Ike Monty, and that was a very well worked basket by Ike Monty.
Yeah, worked his way down the court very nicely. Just confusing the players. Steadied himself on 2 points.
Good harassing there from Jaco van Niekerk.
Yeah, shot not hitting anything from Monometsi.
And what's so important there, Kevin, is with that kind of harassment, you're not touching the player, you're literally pushing him back, and while his chair is moving back of his own momentum, the distance is getting further, and he's got to constantly try and adjust the shot, and hence generally shoot short.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens, but Van Niekerk.
Yeah, this time the defender becomes the offender. Looks like the All-Stars are going to be playing catch-up basketball whenever they seem to get anywhere close to parity. There's a little bit of a runaway. And the Eagles 6 points clear again now. With an overlap. This should be in corner shot. Is.
Yeah, nice calmly taken by in corner. Gruber carrying for the All-Stars.
There again, just evidence of what could be.
Safiso Gama just passing the ball to Retief.
All-Stars not capitalizing. Well, Marcus Retief just taking a little bit of a pounding on the noggin. Timeout has been called by the Kirloskar All-Stars.
We go in there, we give the ball away, we come in here, we don't defend. So it's like we're doing favor for them. It's not like that. Let us play with commitment. Okay, guys? Let us play with some commitment. All right? You don't have to force things. Okay? But play. Play what you know. Okay? In a better way. All right? Don't disappoint, please. Okay? Right. Let's go back. First five. Again. Go first five again. You recovered now. You had the rest. You had the rest. Push hard there. Push hard there. Go. You don't have to tell them. They will see. There was a timeout here. So you just go. Right. Right, let's go.
Yeah,
go.
The luck of the draw might have been against the All-Stars, because the All-Stars, Kevin, have drawn two very tough games, virtually back-to-back. They had about an hour and 20 minutes after an extremely tough encounter. where they just got pipped by the Suns and then they've got to come out and face the Eagles. But unfortunately, that's the way the draw went. And they've just got to make do with it. They're tough players. And that's how you come back. That's exactly how you come back.
That's Ralph Williams.
And we talk about reeling back the years. How many times in his prime did we see Williams just devastate teams with that particular shot? Renowned for it. I recall Martin Bass was another great player with that shot.
Dr. Kirk stamping his authority on the game.
Just got rid of that in time. Ruba takes the shot, and how about that? That has to be probably the most spontaneous shot in basketball you'll ever see. Talk about getting rid of the ball. A buzzer beater to boot. Fabulous in there.
So at half-time, the Eagles 30 points over 24 to the All-Stars, and a 45% shooting average on the two-pointers from the Eagles, 13 out of 29, and 11 out of 35, a 31% average from the All-Stars. They'll be very disappointed with that. Turnovers 10 apiece, but the fouls on the All-Stars a bit of a problem.
Welcome back to the second half of this clash here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. It is the Diesel Electric Services Eagles leading by 6 points, 30 over 24 to the Kirloskar All-Stars. And both of these teams really in the mix, both of them looking to find their way through this round robin, get into the playoffs, and then make their way into the final in a very condensed Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series in 2020. 4 teams playing, round robin, into the playoffs, and then into the finals, and obviously playoff 4th, 3rd and 4th. And at the moment it's the Eagles who are flying high. This game has swung, but the Eagles seem to have settled down. Master stroke, they brought Ganyafu on in the first 5, which is something that has been a bit of a mystery to a lot of people who know him and know his style of play, and he certainly made the impact. William Ruba came out firing as well for the opposition. KB in corner, looking for that first shot. And Jaco van Niekerk, that wasn't that far away. He got the height on the ball, but just a little too much distance. Moletti just pivoting, turning, giving other options on the far side of the court. William Ruba. Take that.
Yeah, it's a three-pointer.
Shane Williams, that's a three-pointer. That's how you come back. That's how you come back, and come back quickly. Wow. That is
excellent shot. Yeah, again, he's crossed the line when that shot's gone up. So it should have actually only been 2, but can't reverse it.
It's a mystery. We need to pick up on that, because that was pretty obvious that the back wheel, the one back wheel had gone over. Unless it's both back wheels, I'm not sure. But Williams has been given those 3, and he's just taken another 2.
The rules say the both back wheels have to be behind the line.
KB in corner, but shell shocked. Suddenly 5 points coming from 2 shots from the opposition, and they now trail by 1. Do the All-Stars, just trailing the Eagles, and the Eagles looking to try and fix matters. Very good defense.
Yeah, messing around a bit too much. Jack Kgosi should have taken the shot. Eagles ran out of time.
What a pass, what a pass. That should have been a basket. That really should have been a basket.
Eagles returning the favour. The All-Stars running out of time.
Maybe it's a little bit of time for technology to come into wheelchair basketball, Kevin, because that is the second time we've seen 3 points given to Williams. Great shots, let's not take it away. But dodgy on the wheels.
Yeah, this we saw the shot in the first game, but there's Makhosi's great 2-pointer.
Well, talk about just leaving the players in your wake. Moletti just leaves KB in corner, 10 on 10.
Yeah, just dodged him, but yeah, he pulled it out.
So clearly advantage played there, and 10 on 10, and it's almost like a chess game in this case. 10 white came through over 10 black.
Yeah, Moletti doesn't look too happy that he was fouled. Some substitutes happening on the All-Stars side.
The All-Stars are doing particularly well, bearing in mind the game that they had earlier. This is their second game within about an hour and a half of each other. Just the luck of the draw, but they're playing exciting basketball and they're finding their own. William Ruba, he's being watched by KB in corner. Pushes it on the far side. Williams takes the shot. Makhotsi. First time we've seen Makhotsi on the court. Great basketball by the Eagles. That
Excellent
is
move.
basketball. Mampengu finishing it off very well. Fluid. Coming into their own now are the Eagles. That's how they can play this game.
Moletti's got extremely good chair control, even without pushing.
So Moletti just getting a helping hand from friends and foe. Moletti putting up a very weak attempt. That was a, as he put it up, Kevin, I was hoping it was a pass.
Yeah, but he had to put it up because there was seconds ticking away.
As I said before, it seems that the All-Stars are destined to play catch-up basketball, because just when they get level pegging, suddenly that gap starts. Great pass from the Eagles, setting it all up. Shot needs to go up quickly, and the shot did go up, but to no avail.
Yeah, looks like he might have been fouled, Jack Nkosi. Yeah, he was on the shot, so 2 free shots for him. Fouled by Shane Williams.
Jack Makhotsi. Can he edge the Eagles just a little further? Well, you don't get them closer than that. Really unfair. This game can be harsh sometimes. Just needs a slight correction, which he found that slight correction. Good experience from Machotsi there to make that slight adjustment, and it needed to be ever so slight. Would have been a wonderful basket had it come off, not too far away. But importantly for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, they're on the attack. The game will go on though. A player is out, and that basket will count, and they may stop now just to allow Shane Williams back into his chair. KB in corner, having received the ball from Jaco van Niekerk.
Yeah, just not had the range, just overshot it. It's Moleti, a speedster.
And the All-Stars must be so tired. All-Stars must be so tired of looking at the scoreboard and seeing, oh, we level, and then suddenly we're 6 points behind again. It just seems to happen in stages of 6.
There's excellent chair control from Rakatsing Moleti. Can change the direction of his chair without touching the tires or the wheels.
Excellent balance, just superb control.
Aruba getting it into Moleti. Shane Williams just rolling back,
and that looked for all money from the distance that it was going to be in, but just a breakaway, Mamfengu, and suddenly Mamfengu seems to have made the correction. He missed so many of those in the earlier game.
Yeah, he certainly did. He's really adjusted his game for this match. Again, the trademark solid defense from the Eagles. It's going to be 2 shots for Rakatsing Moleti. Fouled in the process of shooting. There's Jack Machotsi just all over him.
It's almost like there's a little motor running on Moleti's chair, because he completely crowded there. He's got the ball in his hands, but the chair just keeps moving and doesn't seem to touch anybody, as we see a timeout for the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Wait a little bit, we're coming back. Right, we have 2 shots. Who's taking? Yeah, so Raketsi, after the second shot, you don't go back. Put pressure here, okay? You pressing them full court now. Pressing them full court. Last man is gonna be you. You're the last man, there by the halfway line somewhere. So you look, you sit with the last man. Whoever's gonna be the last on the scramble, sit where he is, all right? We want to press them here, and we have to win that ball, eh? We have to win that ball. Drop a quick basket and press them again. You understand? All right, we're going to try that. We're going to, listen, put it this way. You're going to sacrifice a nice 3 minutes to go physically, okay? We put in pressure. Remember, we're going to leave 3 minutes of intense and physique action, all right? Good, don't give up, okay? Good. 1, 2, 3,
There you have the words of Coach Jane Matetwa. They're going to be putting one-on-one full court pressure on the Eagles right from the word go. But Moleti's got to put the shots up first, and from there, the Kirloskar All-Stars.
I would think it's the right call. He's got to change something.
First shot very good from Moleti.
And these shots are huge pressure. If Moletti can take the second, and that ball just going astray, so it's actually gone to their advantage, because possession will now stay in favor of the All-Stars and allow them to set the defense that the coach was calling for. Williams gets it over to the other Williams. Basket's good. Mission accomplished so far.
Yeah, done what the coach said.
Doing exactly what the coach said. Very, very tight, and ball has been stolen. It was a loose ball, so they'll keep it again.
Yeah, Moletti's very good at his Hollywood antics.
So all going according to plan at the moment for the All-Stars. This is what the coach wanted.
Yeah, and Moletti always brings in the Oscars.
Just a pity that the basket didn't fall. Mahotsi, great little flick through to Jaco van Niekerk. Van Niekerk also missing. Look at that check control again from Moletti, dancing his way through, just releasing the ball at the key time. There's an overlap, there's a big overlap here. And that's pulled them right back into this game. And that's what the coach called for. So hats off in this instance to the coach. Exactly what the doctor ordered. He's saying pick up your man, and look at this man on man. There's a opportunity on the left-hand side. It's been thwarted. Van Niekerk knows he's in trouble because he's being well marked. Shot going up from KB in corner. If that had dropped, there's very little you can do about it. Moletti picks it up, offloads it to Williams. Some textbook basketball being played now by the men in black. What a basket that was.
Excellent. They had the overlap and they took the advantage of it, did the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Virtually a minute ago, there was a 6-point difference. There's now a 1-point difference. Just bombarded the Eagles. And coach must be absolutely delighted. Kevin, are you surprised that the Eagles have called a timeout?
No, I'm not. They need to organize their game because they were going along nicely, but I think they've been rattled by the All-Stars man-on-man.
It's them who's scoring. They haven't scored any basket. What's that? Eh? You don't work together as a team. Pick, 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 as they are doing. You won't break a press without picking. Eh? Try to relax the game. Try to relax the game. Now, we need to stop this one, then we get the basket. Yes, come on.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Eagles.
And Coach Cleddy's quite right. Just need to calm down and just play their relaxed basketballs. They're getting very tense about the full court press that the All-Stars are putting on the Eagles.
So a great comeback that we've seen in the last minute and a half from the Kirloskar All-Stars. And can they have the audacity to actually take the lead now? Wild shot. Not going to happen like that. KB in corner, he's got a golden opportunity and squanders it. So does the backup, and that was Jack Mahotsi, and how quickly this game just changes. Williams looking in the key. And we do have new leaders. Who would have thought?
Yeah, courtesy of Ralph Williams.
But who would have thought that literally a minute and a half ago there was a 7-point swing and now suddenly we have a new leader. Wow. KB Nkona just rushing that shot at pace, clipping the bottom of the hoop. And Shane Williams brought to a standstill.
Yeah, KB Nkona committing that foul. And it'll be 2 free shots because the Eagles are on collective fouls. There's no good arguing with the ref. It's not going to change.
First basket missed, and these are crucial baskets as we go into the death of the third quarter. You would have liked at least one of those, but nothing changes. It's still a 1 point in it. KB Nkona has got it for the Eagles. He's battling on that line, can't take the ball back into the back court. He didn't do it. Marcus Retief just pulling his hand away before he committed an unnecessary foul.
Yeah, and it would be another 2 shots if he had.
And that will be another 2 free shots. Another foul caused by the Eagles and another opportunity.
Yeah, Makotsi, you've got to actually avoid contact. It's the point just putting your hands up in the air.
William Ruba started this game on fire. So 2 points in it with 20 seconds to go in the third. Corner flicks it through.
Yeah, Ralph Williams just committing that foul. So it's going to be 2 free shots.
And it's Mamfengu to take the 2 shots. He's taken 2 from 2 previously. But that one was very, very wayward. Very wayward.
Yeah, just trying to give it too much air.
No change to the score sheet, but an opportunity with seconds ticking away rapidly now. Williams is going to put up that 3-pointer. That would have been a 3-pointer, but too far away, and that is the end of the third quarter.
And that actually should have been a foul on Shane Williams because he went careering straight into Jack Makotsi with that shot without controlling his chair. And that's actually been called. Yes, on Shane Williams, the foul has been called on him, but makes no difference because they don't have collective fouls, do the All-Stars.
But it does make a difference on the actual overall picture in that a foul has been given in the dying second. Well spotted by the match official. And that is the end of the third quarter, and it is 17 points to 9. The All-Stars absolutely smashing the Eagles in that third quarter. 41-39 is the score at this point in time.
So after the third quarter, the Eagles trailing by 39-41 to the All-Stars. 40% average for the Eagles, hitting 17 out of 42 on the 2-pointers, 17 out of 50 on the 2-pointers on the All-Stars. 34%, the All-Stars will be also disappointed in that average. But the turnovers are high as well. But the 1-pointers, the free throws in the red area there, that's picking up with the as the tournament goes on. 4 out of 11 for the All-Stars and 5 out of 11 for the Eagles. And the game leaders at the moment, Ganyapu scoring the top points for the Eagles at the moment, and Faniko, Kwana and Lamini doing all the work off the ball. Shane Williams being the main man for the All-Stars, and ably assisted by Mandingi and Moletti.
So that, as it's become known, was the moving quarter, and certainly it was the All-Stars who were on the move. Into the final quarter we go, and this game has flown by.
The All-Stars immediately gave the possession away.
Sifiso Gama back on the court at number 14.
And Ganyapu as well.
Better basketball. Settled. Jaco Faniko taking his time, focusing on the basket, giving the ball the air, getting that follow through just perfect.
Bit of a static attack from the All-Stars, not much happening. So tidied up by Faniko. He'll be carrying it up for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. He's feeding it back to Gama. Just taking the long shot. Pretty Ganyapu was there with the underhand hook shot and scores a 2-pointer for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. Yeah, 100% average for Ganyapu, doing very, very well. This is Moletti for the All-Stars.
Showing just what he's made of. And it's the Eagles back in the lead. It's toing and froing, seesaw. Had to take the shot. Looks like a substitution is being called.
Yeah, on the All-Stars. So Ralph Williams has come off and Luke Lott has come on.
So young Luke Lotter learning his trade. That surely will be a foul on Ruba.
No, it won't be on Ruba, it'll be on the Eagles player, because Ruba was way in front.
Yeah, I meant the foul on Ruba. It was Ruba was fouled.
Yes, that's correct.
There we go.
And Mamfengu, the guilty party there.
So Ruba looking now to bring the scores back to parity.
And it looks like they've judged it to be an unsportsmanlike foul, because no players lined up. No, All-Stars will have possession from the sideline.
Bit of a weak attempt on the second, but they will retain the possession. So still a very good chance here for the All-Stars to find those 2 points, get the game back on an even keel. And that's the 2 points. That's the 2 points they were looking for.
Ruba doing the business for the for the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Couldn't do it on the free shots, but from the side, no problem. Basket's going to be good.
Always going to be a foul drawn there. So 2 points and 1 shot to come. It's Mamfengu.
Moletti off to Williams. Looking for William Ruba.
Setting the screen.
very short from Ruba into the hands of Marcus Retief, who just literally lets the ball go, and that should be 2 points. Easy as you like.
Yeah, and he did well to get away from Moletti. Moletti just also careful not to make contact and commit a foul.
Moletti from the top of the key, well picked up, good rebound, and that is how you deal with the rebound.
Yeah, Dunga Madingi doing the work there for the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Got a very good shot in that position as Madingi. He tends to loop his arms, that gives the ball traveling distance onto the glass, and then it just plops down into the basket.
Jakob van Niekerk's got other ideas.
So the averages are slowly but surely climbing, and that is a great basketball shot from Jakob van Niekerk, using the glass very well. Not too far away, but no change to the scoreline. Van Niekerk. Trying the same shot from the other side. Good steal, very good steal.
Yeah, and on the ball only.
And here is the youngster, just managed to get it off. A little bit of panic in the ranks.
Sifisagama just managing to control that ball and get possession back into the Eagles' hands.
Good pass from Van Niekerk through to Ganyapfu. Oh dear, we heard that from here. Ganyapfu fell very, very hard. And a timeout has been called by the All-Stars.
Yeah, Ganyapfu was actually blaming Shane Williams for it, but it was all his own doing.
It was his own doing. And Williams just looking down from a point of advantage.
The ball to the player who's open, then you push your shot to the next destination, then it is right. The moment you keep holding the ball, doesn't make it bring any help to the team. The moment you start moving the ball, pushing your shot around, then there will be space open there. Now let's go and get it right now. I want more baskets from that. More baskets.
Eagles, 1, 2, 3. Eagles!
5 minutes and counting. Can the Eagles hold out? And if the Eagles do hold out, they would have won all of their 3 games in the round robin stages. It'll put them right on top of the log. And that would certainly give them easy passage into the final, because the likelihood is that they would be playing the Tshwane Mavericks.
Yeah, good hands there from Jakob van Niekerk, but I think he might have thought it might have picked up a foul, but they have allocated the correct way. The All-Stars player was going into Van Niekerk.
Van Niekerk carrying the ball, looking for the options. Decided to go it alone. Ganyapfu managing to get it back. And that was a very weak shot from Sifiso Gama.
Yeah, it certainly was. Don't know if it was checked, but it didn't look like it.
Well, you've got to be pretty big to check that, because he is huge in height and in stature. William Ruba just perhaps holding on, but maybe that was a good ploy, and it was indeed, because it's brought back 2 baskets under huge pressure.
Odinga Madingi under pressure from Ganyapu.
What a solid tournament Odingi's having, but suddenly Faniko has found that range that made him so deadly about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, he likes the shot from the top of the key, straight on.
He was simply deadly a couple of years ago, Faniko. And it was that shot, ever accurate, just focused on the basket and dropped it. Shot needs to go up quickly now, and does. Fabulous basketball.
Just some chinks in the Eagles defense there, allowing Aruba to get in.
The All-Stars have entertained us to some marvelous passing and quick thinking. Ganyapu spoiling his record at the moment. He's getting a bit wayward now. Missed a few now. This game, but still playing a very good game. Williams flicking it into Ruba. Ruba, far side of the court. And are we destined yet again for extra time? Certainly the All-Stars wouldn't want it.
A player went down, so that's why they stopped the game. He was in the middle of the action.
And that is the basket. That is special.
And he was fouled on the shot, Shane Williams. Mpengu driving into him, just touching him. Clean basket from Shane Williams.
So the question is, Kevin, will justice now be done if the All-Stars can pip the Eagles, having been pipped by the Suns? Revenge is sweet, but I don't think we've heard the last from the Eagles in this game. There are hooters going and whistles going, and looks like a timeout has been called, and maybe that is the smart move.
Yeah, by the Eagles.
It's two coming in. Fred, you are here. You need just control. Sometimes you do a pick, but your final decision after doing the pick, you don't react. You have done the pick, complete the move. They are always 2-3 seconds late. Complete the move. You have done the pick 100%, but complete the move. Guys, let's relax. Let's relax. We have got it now. We have got it now. Let's relax.
1, 2, 3. Eagles! One stop, guys, one stop. Defense, very loud on 3. Defense. Defense. Go.
So you heard the words there from the Eagles coach, relax. I'm not sure that I would be relaxing right now. In fact, I would probably be in a bit of a spin because I trail. And the opposition has got the ball, and they are playing the better basketball at the moment, just in terms of ball movement, strategy, positioning.
And hitting the baskets.
And finishing off. If this man scores now, the Eagles are in big trouble. Ganyapu taking a good rebound.
Kebi in corner just taking a tumble. Looks like he's in a bit of pain. You see him taking off there, but
oh, that was a bit of an awkward fall.
Yeah.
So how did you become disabled? No, I fell out of this wheelchair. And that's the kind of humor that exists on the court. These guys are tough, they're rough. And this is a game that is certainly not for sissies. KB in corner. just holding his rib cage at the moment, and maybe there is an injury, which is very unusual. We wish him well. We hope that it's not a problem. But KB in corner. KB in corner giving the thumbs up. He's okay. Just probably winded, but it was a very awkward fall. 2 minutes and counting. This is now do or die for the Eagles to go through with a clean sweep on the early games, the round-robin games. There's a little bit of a delay, and is it a concern for KB and Konya? And there's a timeout that has been called. An enforced timeout, and maybe KB in corner isn't as comfortable as you'd like to indicate. He's the kind of player that would hate to go off, especially in the heat of battle, but it looks like he may have run his race for today. No, he's saying, coach, I'm good to go.
Guys, now let's try to calm everything down. Once we get there, it's like we're in a panic, in a rush. There's no rush at all. It's just only moving the ball around. Just only moving the ball around. Now what we are defending ourselves by holding the ball to ourselves. Let's get the ball moving around, then there will be a space of getting to the key. Let's get it right, guys. This is our ball, man.
1, 2, 3.
Eagles.
KB in corner, he's declared himself fit. He's back on the court, probably playing through a bit of a pain barrier, but that's how much it means to these players. And here is Marcus Retief, known as his living up to his nickname Happy Sad. You're never really sure. It's that same look, but there's always a twinkle in the eye. This is really quite frustrating for the players as well now. This is the last thing that any of the players need, is this stop-start. There seems to be some questions going on between the match officials and the coach of the Eagles.
Yeah, I think they've had to take KB and corner off.
So they've been over their point allocation by the looks of it, and they've a bit of a blunder there from the Eagles, because a free shot now, and if this free shot were to drop, could make a significant difference. But
yeah, not to be. So now we're going to start again with Marcus Retief putting the ball in eventually.
But the clock must run for him to come.
so in the coach's own words, relax. No need to panic. Just relax. Can the Eagles find their way down at least to a two-pointer and then defend like crazy? Answer is miss the basket, give it away, and at the pace that the All-Stars are playing, where they found this energy, goodness knows, after that earlier encounter against the Suns, where they played not only a game, they played 2 extra games, and that could be the ball game. But we've seen this before.
So a substitute happening for the Eagles. Shane Williams getting off to other Williams.
That was the Williams affair there. KB in corner, he's been fouled. He'll get 2 free shots for that, surely.
He hadn't actually presented the ball for a shot, so it won't be 2 shots.
But that is
3-pointers.
That looks like 3. That looks like 3, and Kevin, Shane Williams will know exactly how that feels. He will know exactly how that feels, because this is what Williams did, and those wheels were definitely. Oh, what a shot from KB in corner.
Those wheels are way behind the line, so.
Playing with a little bit of an injury too, and that has drawn it all level. It is very tight here in this clash at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre, and this is the last man you would want to have picked up the rebound. He's got the 2, and he's going to get a free shot. Is that the end? Talk about a game just swinging to and fro.
Yeah, looks like quite a few of the players are picking up injuries at the moment.
Well, Williams was giving everybody a high five, and then he suddenly remembered that he had a sore shoulder. So this possibly to win the game. Possibly. Very short. So will we now go back into extra time? All the Eagles need is 2 points to make sure that that happens.
Just so not dropping.
But it's still Eagles ball.
Guys, you need to do a setup now. You've got like 39 seconds. There's no rush at all. We play our own 14 seconds. Then now, about 3 seconds and everything, somebody must be in the key to receive the ball. There's no waiting, it's just only timing of moving the ball around. There's no pressure, there's nothing. The moment you force them, then they're going to capitalize on that. Let's try to play the seconds. Then you get somebody into the key, then get the shot. Then we stop that one. Once we get that basket, then we just do a press, same time.
Grab the ball and we attack, game over. All right.
Well, this is cat and mouse now for the last 40 seconds of this game. It's the Kirloskar All-Stars, and they lead by 2 points over the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. The All-Stars have been in this position before, and that was, of course, in that last game, that magnificent game against the Buffalo City Metro Suns. They lost that one by 2. Can they win this one by 2? That was a high-risk shot from the Eagles. They probably had to shoot it, though, because they only had 14 seconds. Here is an open basket if you want it. Ruber puts his hand up. He's still claiming possession.
Yeah, Ganyafu's taking a tumble.
So there are 10 seconds for this clock to wind down. There's 19 seconds in the game. Trick is to gobble up those 10 seconds.
Got to put the shot up because there's seconds ticking away.
Something's got to happen very quickly. KB in corner. And KB in corner. Looks.
And it's been allocated.
It's been given. It's been given. And the man of the moment, without any shadow of a doubt. Without any shadow of a doubt. The man of the moment. He got that three-pointer to keep them in. He got that two-pointer. And once again, extra time will be called. And that little man... What a crucial basket under such pressure. A buzzer beater. And that is a fitting end to a great clash between these two teams. Well, it's an end for now, but it's not the end, because the end is still to come. And that'll be some minutes left. This is where we are in terms of the match stats.
Yeah, the Eagles hitting 24 out of 62 of their 2-pointers and 24 out of 65 for the All-Stars. So both percentages very low. Fouls high on both sides, and also the turnovers. We've seen the possession change quite often, so that's why you have the turnovers there with high numbers. And just 1 out of 4 attempts on the 3-pointers for the All-Stars, and 1 out of 1 on the Eagles.
Fouling has been our problems. Okay, good, let's go.
All Stars boys. 1, 2, 3.
All Stars, come on, go hard. Go hard, go hard.
Well, the All-Stars have been in this position earlier today. Let's see how they handle it this time.
Yeah, they were in this position earlier, and it looked like for all money they were going to win that, and then unfortunately the Suns came along and spoiled the party and literally won in the dying seconds. Just pipping the All-Stars.
Ruba just taking a tumble, coming through the ball, just hitting him on the shoulder and the head.
And somehow it just seems that it would be a little unfair were the All-Stars to go and lose this one as well by the same, after playing in that earlier game and giving so much great entertainment. But this is very competitive. There's a lot at stake. There is the Supersport title, of course.
Both sides sitting on 4 fouls. And there's the first basket from Freddie Ganyapu for the Diesel Electric Services Eagles.
So the Eagles attempting to fly high at the moment. Long, flat attempt. That wasn't going to go from the second it left his wrist. You could see the trajectory was just a little off course. And
just a bit ambitious there.
It was very ambitious, and apart from that, was it the right choice? Because Ganyafu actually had his back to the basket. I don't know what he was going to do with it. He'd been on the paint for a while.
If ever you don't reach the ball, don't ask for a pass.
So not happy with Ganyafu there. Ganyafu guilty, calling for that pass. What was he going to do with it anyway? And the coach very animated. Sly, very sly. And we've seen him. That was absolutely classic Ralph Williams basketball. Just that little shimmy and then straight in.
Yeah, it's actually alongside the backboard. In fact, it's slightly behind it.
Immediate reply from Van Niekerk.
Shooting at a 50% average at the moment, Jakob Van Niekerk.
Cat and mouse. Mahotsi should have some kind of an overlap here somewhere if the Eagles choose to spread it. Van Niekerk. Ganyapu will be fouled surely.
Yeah, he has been. So he'll have 2 free shots. Adinga Mandingi. Yeah, slapping all over. Actually, could have been 2 fouls there.
Well, Freddie Ganyafu, you know what that means to him, because it gives him just those 3 points. Can he make it a double? Good rebound taken by Williams. Ruba being watched by Retief. Ruba.
He'll probably be taking the long shot.
Got to do something special.
Got to do something.
That was a very good pass to Madingi. And Madingi is going to get 2 free shots. Wow, we could be here for a while. We could just be here for a while. Excellent basket. Drawing that foul and capitalizing. And that is pressure basketball. Odinga Madingi. Take a bow. That seriously pressurized shots.
There were a lot of pressure on that. You're right.
Faniko doing very well to take an awkward pass in the air.
Donnie Smith fouled by Ralph Williams, so he'll have 2 free shots.
I would suggest that was a good foul.
Yeah, Donnie Smith's a very low pointer, so let's see if he can get up there.
So, a very physical game. Very, very physical, and many fouls scored. And that gives you evidence of the physicality. Smith just shooting short. And look at those fouls, just both sides peppered, one with 5. And that, of course, was Mamfengu. Two shots missed by Bobby Smith. And is that another opportunity?
That is Makotsi fouled this time.
So Makotsi.
Madingi committing that foul this time for the All-Stars.
Jack Makotsi trying to seal the deal.
Just unable to convert was Makotsi.
This is excellent play and deserves to be 2 points. So the All-Stars have stolen that lead. There's a 1-point advantage now for the men in black. Well taken basket under big pressure from Faniko. Jack Makotsi, how he's wishing that at least one of those free shots had dropped. But here is an opportunity, big overlap now. Fast break, no need to be fast. Just take your time off the glass. And that's exactly how William Ruber started this game. Has he finished this game, or are we yet to see some more action? 3 points the difference now. Ganyapu has taken a good pass. They need to keep this ball moving. No time to be static now. Into the center. Retief's going to go for that shot. Donnie Smith, 2 points. So 1 point in this game. And it has swung the other way now. The pendulum has swung towards the All-Stars.
Under a lot of pressure was Donnie Smith. Looks like Ganyapu. I think the chairs are locked together. And normally you have to take a wheel off.
If you've just tuned in, you may be a little confused, but this is how you separate wheelchairs when they get tangled up. And that's given both teams just a little bit of a breather. I'm not sure that the All-Stars would have wanted it, because they were definitely on the march and their momentum is high. They lead by 1 and there's only just over a minute left in this first period of extra time.
So that piece of the wheelchair, obviously, Monometsi didn't want anymore. Only got 1 minute left anyway.
Just making sure that he's strapped in. And good to go, ref. Sorry for the inconvenience. And is the All-Stars on the attack now. If the All-Stars can score, they've got 24 seconds there, Kevin. The smart move here would be to try and play the clock down.
Now they found out that he's actually got a plate under his cushion.
Oh, this is trouble. This could be trouble.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have anything under there. It's only just a player and that gets disqualified.
Raketi.
He's been given the green light. I don't think it's anything. It just, yeah, it looked as if it was just the stability under the seat. Or is he been told to leave? He has been told to leave.
He has been told to leave. Yeah, because he gets disqualified straight away.
He is disqualified indeed. That is just crazy stuff. This game has had everything. And Jaco van Niekerk not able to take 1 from 2 under those circumstances.
They still have possession from the sideline, do the Eagles.
Of course, the player knows that that's illegal, and that was really silly. In fact, it's almost put a little bit of a damper, but as in all sports, it's been a great game, and as in all sports, you have your moments. Ganyapu, just when you were needed most, not able to convert. 1 point in it, 40 seconds and counting. I thought that the player affected looked a little wary, not wanting to be separated from his chair in that tangle, and all was revealed. This is good play. This is good play from the All-Stars. They're counting the clock. If that shot goes in, that would have been curtains. But here is the final fling. This is the final fling for the Eagles. Machotsi. And that is a superb win for the Kirloskar All-Stars. Albeit they had somebody with a solid piece under his cushion, but there's no, I don't think he got any real serious advantage from that. The Eagles will look up and say, well, what happened? We were doing so well, we were in the ascendancy.
Yeah, they went ahead on a couple of occasions. They should have maintained that.
They certainly should have. There is the full star, the full-time score, 64-63. Kirloskar All-Stars over the Diesel Electric Services Eagles. 1 point the difference after extra time. Here are the stats.
So full-time stats, the Eagles still sitting on a 38% average, 27 out of 72 and 27 out of 74 for the All-Stars. A very similar 2-pointer average as you would expect from the scoreline. And the fouls again very high. And three-pointers still 1 out of 4 and 1 out of 1. But the 1-pointers are a problem. And then the game leaders, Ganyapu, still the top scorer for the Eagles, and van Niekerk and Kwana doing the work off the ball. And the two Shane Williams, being the top scorer for the All-Stars.
So at the end of that game, it's still the Eagles who lead, but simply by baskets scored. So Eagles and All-Stars on 5, Suns on 3, and the Mavericks trailing on 2 points.